What if Pirate Chain had the same market cap as Monero? So let's have a look here. So what if, so select the coin here, ARRR, and put in coin 2 here, XMR. So if Pirate Chain had the same market cap as Monero, how much would one Pirate Chain coin be worth? $13.32.
Jeez.
Now, there's no guarantee that it will have the same market cap, but hey, we can dream a little.
I know, right? Actually, it would be more interesting if you typed in Zcash.
Right, we could easily beat Zcash as a privacy coin, I reckon. And so Verge. Zcash, what if Pirate Chain had the same market cap as Zcash? $3.99.
That's realistic.
Shabby.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be upset with that. And then finally, against Verge, XVG, $3.99. Hi, everybody. This is Crypto Rich, working with you to get rich with crypto, filling our pockets with crypto profits. I am delighted to have with me once again Captain Draeth of the good ship Pirate Chain, the most private and secure cryptocurrency out there. Now, before I introduce him, please follow me on Twitter, CryptoRichYT, join my official Telegram group. Also, subscribe, click the notification bell. I now have a channel on BitChute, as well as, of course, BitTube, and I'm also on Library. But mostly I promote BitTube because it allows you to earn tube coins for surfing the internet. And this is all due to YouTube's censorship and the shadow banning of my channel. So whichever platform you're watching this on, please put a comment and a like and an upvote. All of that stuff makes a difference. If you want to know which cryptocurrencies or altcoins to invest in for long-term, medium-term, or short-term, or to trade in, then take a look at Token Metrics. Token Metrics uses artificial intelligence-based crypto indices, rankings, and price predictions to give you the best possible altcoins and cryptocurrencies to hodl or trade with. Use my affiliate code for a massive 10% off and 3 months free on the yearly plan. Link in the description below. Hey Draeth, how you doing?
Good, man. How about you? Long time no see.
Long time. I think maybe about a month ago we did an update then about BPSAA and also Pirate Chain. We're going to be talking mostly about Pirate Chain, and we're going to be talking a little bit about BPSAA, getting an update and all the exciting stuff. And what I want to say about Pirate Chain is the most secure and most private of all the cryptocurrencies going, of all the privacy coins. It's more secure and private than Monero, more secure and private than any of the Mimblewimble coins, more secure and private than Epic Cash or dApps or anything else you care to mention. Some of those may be as private as crypto. Some of those may be as private as Pirate Chain, but you can't get more invisible than invisible. And with Pirate Chain, once the coins have been mined, there is nothing to see, no data on the blockchain, nada, nothing, zip, invisible. So that's Pirate Chain. It's a community project, no pre-mine, no dev fund, fair launch, been going for 2 years now, and I am proud to say that I am a first mate on the good ship Pirate Chain. Do you want to tell us what you want to talk about, what's been happening, what's coming down the pipeline?
Yeah, sure thing. So one of the biggest pieces of news that we have is that for those who know who Forge is, he's the lead dev of Zero. He actually joined Pirate Chain not too long ago.
Zero coin?
Zero. That's just Zero.
What's
it's
Zero?
A privacy project, just like Pirate Chain is.
Okay.
So, but yeah, he joined not too long ago, and he's going to be one of our new core devs. So he's going to be helping out with just various things like exchange issues, building things, helping out with wallet issues, and so forth. So he's the one who's also created the Pirate mobile wallet for us. So he's going to be continually updating that and updating his own Zeroverse wallet, which is a mobile wallet, and it's a multi-coin wallet as well. So it includes like Zero, Pirate Chain, Arrow, and several others. So
fabulous. Okay, that is really great. Did he say why he's moved over to Pirate Chain?
Well, he thinks Pirate Chain is severely undervalued, and he wants to help it grow. So
great. Well, we like that. I think it's also severely undervalued.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And ever since he started working on the mobile wallet, we built a really good relationship with him. He's a really, really good guy. I like him. So
fabulous, fabulous. Okay, so we got developments there. Him joining the dev team. What else is happening in Pirate Chain?
So I had been working on a secret project for quite a while now, trying to find a dev for it and things like that. And essentially, that project was getting Pirate Chain on Ethereum, right? So wrapping R in Ethereum. So you can use things like Uniswap and have bigger liquidity pools and things like that, and expose the users of Ethereum to Pirate Chain. So funny story is that I did find a dev, but it was actually a couple days after I found out that Varus is building a bridge to Pirate Chain, right? So what that does is it allows Pirate Chain to be sent to a Varus address, and it'll be wrapped in Varus, right? So you can use Varus's DeFi platform when that comes out, as well as send it also to an Ethereum address to wrap it in Ethereum too. So it'll automatically be done. So, and we're limiting the amount of R that can be sent to those platforms to 20% of the supply, right? So this way, a decent size of R can be used on those different platforms, but the vast majority will still be on Pirate. And the thing is, too, is that everyone knows that Ethereum isn't private. However, you sending your funds through that bridge will preserve your privacy, right? So they won't know where it came from. However, it'll just show up at your address.
Okay.
So that linkage.
Hold on a second, Draeth. Hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
So, couple of questions from what you've said that I have. So one is, I'm very involved in Veruscoin.
Mm-hmm.
Is this now public? I knew they were building bridges for ETH and Bitcoin. I didn't know they were building bridges for Pirate Chain.
We made it public during our weekly meeting yesterday. So.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get more of both.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and the cool thing is too, is that, like I said, that bridge will automatically be built for Ethereum as well. So originally what I was planning on using a gateway system through Polarity to do all of this. But the downside of it is that it's a centralized, it's a custodial type of thing, right? Whereas with Varus, it'll be non-custodial.
Open source, very, very decentralized. That's fabulous. Okay, and so that's public among the Veruscoin community as well? I
believe so, yeah. And the other thing too is that when those coins are sent to Varus, it'll be locked, right? So it'll be in a non-custodially locked into that system.
Into their identity system. I've just done a video about their Varus IDs, and I know they're developing the time lock, which means that you can have a Varus ID which allows you to impose a time lock on your wallet, so that should your wallet get compromised, whatever, you get alerted, but also the funds can't be released for however long you specified, 24 hours a week, up to 21 years. That's amazing. And is that being developed, or it has been developed?
Oh, it's hasn't been started yet, but we're starting it soon. There's a lot of work to it, and it's going to be several months. So,
okay,
but that's something down the road that we're definitely working towards. So we got Mike Tout along with Forge with JL all working on it. So,
oh my God, okay.
Yeah.
Time to fill your bags.
Yeah, some of the greatest minds I've been around are working on it, so that's a very positive.
I don't know Forge, right? I've seen what JL777 has created, and I've had several conversations with Mike Tatongi. So yes, I agree with you. All three of them are Satoshi Nakamoto.
Yeah, you should interview. All three of Satoshi. Yeah, you should interview Forge sometime so you can get him on. He won't do video, but he's definitely someone really interesting and someone really, really smart to talk to. So,
and then the other thing was, you're going to say only 20% of Pirate Chain are going to be available to go on the bridge. How is that going to be monitored, given that there's nothing on the Block Explorer?
Well, it'll be monitored by the bridge. Essentially, if there's, the fine details of how this will work isn't known yet. They're still figuring out tons and tons of stuff that need to happen on top of that, but the way that I see it happening is the bridge recognizes, hey, this many VR, it has been issued. Therefore, if there's more sent to that bridge, it'll either kick it back or it'll just allow a certain amount and kick the rest back, which in my mind, it'll just kick that whole thing back. So, but you're talking about 40 million R for a total supply versus for 20% of the total supply. So that's a lot of R anyways.
Yeah. Okay. And it can work that out because the number of R that are mined, that come out of the miner, that is visible on the blockchain. That's for auditing purposes to make sure the miners aren't printing extra R, so that R doesn't go the way of the US dollar and all other fiat currencies. So 20% of whatever's been mined. Okay, and the bridge will do that. That's very, very exciting. Very exciting.
Because that gets us into different ecosystems and opens up a whole lot of doors for us,
Yeah, well because of the interchangeability of the Veruscoin bridge, people will be able to go from R to VR to VETH to VBTC to Varus to whatever. It's I have to tell you, Draeth. By the way, if you're watching this, I've done loads of videos on Veruscoin. I've been covering that for about 2 years, and I've had Michael Tatongi on my channel many, many times, and I'll have him again many, many times as long as he's willing to come on, which I'm sure he will be. But Veruscoin does so much stuff that I don't understand. Even though I'm like, what? No, you can't do that. That's not possible. Right? Still haven't got my head around the reserve currencies. Pirate Chain, I like, nice and simple. You can't see it. It's secure. There you go.
Yep, exactly.
And fast.
We're a single purpose coin. We're specifically cash, essentially a better version of cash.
Yeah, private cash. Great. Okay, so that's coming up. What else is coming up?
Yeah, so Skull Island, which is our mobile wallet, is getting an update soon. We took it off our website for a little bit just so that we can, tweak it up a little bit and make it run a lot faster. Forge has made a lot of changes to it on the back end to basically have it sync a lot faster. So we're putting that back up once we finish with testing and things like that. So that'll be coming back out soon. So that's version 2.0, I believe. So there's that. The issues that we've been having with exchanges, Forge is working on it. He's figured out several issues with some of the things that the exchanges are experiencing, most of which is on the exchange side of things because they're not used to full Z address coins.
Sure. What are the issues that the exchange?
Well, one of the issues is just straight up wallet maintenance. As you know, shielded transactions are a lot bigger in size than transparent transactions, right? So over time, like for example, if you had a mining wallet, right? You're going to have a lot of transactions coming into that wallet because you're mining directly to it, right? So if you don't do any maintenance to it, that wallet can get really large in size. And once it gets larger, it takes a lot longer to load and things like that. Now, multiply that by a factor of 100 or 1,000 easily for an exchange wallet sending and receiving transactions, right? So that wallet gets so big, it can be gigabytes in size.
Right.
And then, over time, it takes so long to load, it times out or it just crashes. So, we have instructions on how to do proper maintenance, but a lot of exchanges, like I said, they don't understand how shielded addresses work and how to maintain the wallets and such. So that wallet gets so big and they don't maintain it and it just crashes on them. So we've developed tools to help alleviate that issue. We have some piece of code that Forge wrote to automatically do that for them, so they don't have to actually do anything. So that's one of the pieces of code that that the exchanges will be able to integrate, and among several other things. So.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Good. And any news about new exchanges coming on?
Yeah, we have Polarity that we got listed on. Polarity, I can't say enough about how good of an exchange that is. It's run by Wolf, right? I believe you've interviewed him before.
I have.
So he owns the company behind it. And it's just deposit times are way faster than Trade Ogre or a lot of the other places. The trading is just fantastic. They're running constant things like a trading contest for R. So you're able to win if you're one of the top 2 traders. You can win 5,000 R each. And then if you're one of 5 randomly selected traders that have met certain requirements, like, make 20 trades with at least 500 R, you can win $1,000 each. And I think there's a new promotion where it's you can straight up just win $50 every Monday. So.
Yes, and it's a decentralized exchange.
Yep.
Where and it's non-custodial. So if I go and use Polarity Exchange to purchase or sell Pirate Chain, I hold the private keys.
Yep.
Those coins, and then I can move from Pirate Chain to the other coins and tokens that are on the Polarity Exchange, including ERC20 tokens, provided there's enough liquidity and there's buyers and sellers of those. Okay, great, Draeth. That's good.
We're being listed on BT Dex as well, which is Burst Dex. So that's another one we're looking forward to, and potentially some more exchanges once we get certain things from the BPSAA, which I can talk about later.
Right.
Let's see what else was there. We're rescheduling the meetings at some point.
So before you go on to those, I just want to give a quick mention to SHIRLEY, SHURLI.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. SHIRLEY. We actually need testers for that too, because it's in proof of concept phase. So we need people to, use it to debug it and things like that, and find any errors so that they can be fixed and whatnot. And that's going to be something else that's going to be really huge too.
Yeah.
So.
And now, if somebody wants to become a tester, how do they do that?
Yeah, they can hop on Discord or Telegram and just send me a message, and then I can get them set up with the proper stuff. So.
Okay, so if you're interested in becoming a tester in SHIRLEY, and I'll say what that is in a moment, put a comment below the video because I'd appreciate that. Anyway, but go join the Pirate Chain Telegram group or Discord group and say you want to be a tester for SHIRLEY. And what SHIRLEY is a subatomic swap, decentralized mobile exchange. Now, the problem with, say, Pirate Chain going on an atomic swap platform like Komodo's Atomic Dex is that the program can't see what's in the Pirate Chain wallet to make sure that the funds are there before the transaction takes place. And it can't lock them because there's Z addresses. So how it works is if, for example, Draeth is going to send me 1 Bitcoin's worth of Pirate Chain, and because he's a really generous soul, he'll give me a 90% discount. How this works with SHIRLEY is I send him a little bit of Bitcoin. He then sends me a little bit of Pirate Chain. I send the next lot of Bitcoin. He sends the next lot of Pirate Chain, and it keeps going on like that until the whole transaction is complete. So breaking it up into small tranches, and instead of having to do it manually, SHIRLEY automates the whole process.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. So that's SHIRLEY, and then what else is coming up?
Yeah. So we're redoing the way we do weekly meetings. So from the last bit of information that I have that we talked about from the team, essentially we're going to change it from weekly meetings to monthly meetings, right? Because sometimes there's not too much to talk about and things like that. Because as we all know, development takes a while, so there can't be newsworthy news every week, right? So to resolve that, essentially we're going to have monthly meetings instead that we'll announce, and then for the weekly meetings between those monthly meetings, we'll be available to just chat. So we'll be on for between 6:30 p.m. Eastern to 7:30 p.m. Eastern, which is 10:30 p.m. UTC to 11:30 UTC, right? And so we'll be available to chat, so you can hop on and just talk to the team, ask questions, get comments, whatever you want to talk about. We also will be having special guests every so often. Like I think it was last week we had Burst BT Dex on. So they talked about their exchange and things like that. So that was a really, really good interview that we had with them. And we'll have other projects that are associated with Pirate that'll be on there talking and stuff that we'll announce it as well. So, but for the news stuff, that'll be monthly. So
okay. And what night are these meetings?
Oh, Wednesday.
Wednesday nights. Okay, and I'll have the details in the description below. And is it going to be like the first Wednesday of the month will be the monthly meeting, or the second or the third, something like that? How would
it'll more than likely be the first Monday of every month. So
first Monday.
No, sorry. First Wednesday. Yeah.
The first Wednesday of every month will be the monthly meeting, and in between you got the informal drop-ins, possibly with guests when people talk about privacy issues and Pirate Chain and whatever.
Yep, exactly. We're still trying to get the people from ITP to come on and talk and stuff. So still talking to them about it. So hopefully they'll stop in some time and talk about ITP.
Great. Okay. All right. Thank you, Draeth. What else?
Yeah. So aside from that, trying to think.
The BPSAA?
Yeah. Aside from that, the only other thing that's pirate related, which is also related to all the other members of the BPSAA, is the BPSAA is officially going to become a corporation soon in the next 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. And what that means is once we become a corporation, we can actually apply for our nonprofit status, right? And that takes anywhere between 3 weeks to 12 weeks, depending on who you get as a person that looks over it from the government. So obviously, I expect 12 weeks just because the government's always slow. So, but yeah, so the beauty of that is that not only can we start raising funds, accepting grants, and so forth, but from my understanding, from everyone I've talked to, we could be a backing company for the members of the BPSAA. Right?
So, what do you mean like a backing company?
Okay, so I'll give you an example, right? So as Pirate Chain, we've applied to at least 60 to 80 exchanges, over the past year and a half, right? Just throwing out applications left and right. One thing that we've noticed is that a lot of the bigger exchanges require a backing company, meaning a company behind the project, right? Now, that kind of goes against the spirit of crypto in general, just, decentralized, community projects, things like that. Especially Pirate Chain, we're a community project, right? We're not some organization, like official organization that's registered with the government or anything like that, right? So as a backing company, what we could do is essentially say, yes, Pirate Chain is a part of us, which allows us to list on those exchanges.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good.
So I still have to get a little bit more clarification on that from, the firm that I'm talking with, but essentially from what they said to me so far, yes, they don't see any issues with that. So you can see like Pirate Chain, our Ergo, Turtle Network, and so forth being listed on places like Kraken or other large exchanges. So,
yeah, provided those exchanges then aren't compelled for whatever reason to delist privacy coins.
True.
Happening. But then we've got more and more decentralized exchanges coming up, and of course the Varus bridge on its way in the next few months or so.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is that while obviously I completely prefer decentralized exchanges, there's the vast majority of users are still on centralized exchanges. So in order to reach them to say, hey, we're here. You can see us now, and you can check out our project. We have to be able to list on those exchanges, So I prefer, like I said, I prefer DEXs, but centralized exchanges still hold their value at this point in time. So,
yeah, okay. And then as a non-profit, BPSAA will be able to apply for grants and funding, which you can then use to support its work with its projects. And just for people to know, if you don't know, BPSAA, the Blockchain Privacy Security Adoption Alliance, includes Pirate Chain, Ergo, Ether1, Sentinel, Turtle Network, and the newest baby member that you may have heard of, Komodo.
Yep.
And more to join in due course, no doubt.
Oh yeah, right. We've had tons of applications so far, so we're still looking through them and discussing a lot of it. So it's really exciting. And the cool thing is that if there's like grants that some of our members are fit into, we can apply for them, as the nonprofit and things like that. For example, there's one that's one that we're applying for that's for an operating system that we're going to be building, the newest version of Hired OS, which would be huge, especially if we get that grant. So there's a lot of things that, we can do as a nonprofit that opens up a lot of different avenues for all the members of the BPSAA. And on top of it, we'll be having podcasts, we'll be doing educational sessions and tons of things like that just to educate the public on security and privacy, as well as just blockchain in general. So our goal is to educate those who don't know anything about this stuff and break it down easy enough for them to say, okay, that's actually really interesting. I didn't know that, and that I actually understand what this is all about now. So
great. Okay, thank you. Anything else you want to let us know?
Actually, a couple other things in regards to pirates. So I believe CoinFest has been postponed, unfortunately.
Yes.
Right.
So later next year.
Yeah. So you and Tim were going to go to that, but now that's going to be postponed. And then we were still on the fence about going to Pirates Week Festival this year. We still wanted to, but with the conditions that everything's in, and plus the crowds aren't going to be like they were, it's just going to be kind of there's no real point in going. So, but we're planning on attending next year though. So
right, but the festival's still happening, right?
It is, but it
just won't be as big. I get it.
Yeah, it's probably going to be like a tenth of the amount of people that were there last time. So, and plus they may not have a lot of the events that they had last year too. So we're working on our website. So our website has been in desperate need for a major facelift, and there's a lot of things that are starting to break on it thanks to WordPress and just the hassle with CMSs like that. So we're in the process of, or Lynch is in the process of creating a framework for our new website, and then Tim Pones and several other people are going to be working on that, making the gorgeous website. So something that we desperately need. Plus, being able to have those translations like we did on our current website and make them work properly. So that's a huge thing. So I think our website was translated in about 12 different languages so far. So,
and when will the new website be launched? Any idea?
I'll go with the classic developer term soon. could be a month, could be 3 months. It's just
it's just before we get into the Lambo.
Yeah.
When Lambo, when website soon.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Anything else?
No. Oh, I believe we found a dev for the BPSAA wallet. I didn't mention that yet.
No, you didn't. That would be great. Like a wallet for holding all the BPSAA coins.
Yeah. So essentially, what you could do is you can send it to that wallet, and obviously you have the keys to that wallet itself. And then just by having it in that wallet, you can just go to Polarity's website or Turtle Network's website and go to their exchange, and then literally just put in your key there, and then you got all your stuff on that exchange automatically. So
that's fabulous. And are all the BPSA coins and tokens, are they all available to trade on Polarity and Turtle Network dexes yet? Do you know?
Not yet. Still waiting on Ergo and Komodo, but those should be available sometime really soon. So actually soon, not developer soon. So, so sometime within I would project probably about a month they'll both be available. So
that would be great, because then people can move from Ergo to Komodo to Sentinel and to R and so on.
Yeah.
Okay. And I just want to say that I have covered all the BPSA projects. So Komodo and Ether One and Ergo and Pirate Chain and Sentinel. I'm organizing an interview with the Sentinel team soon. So they'll be on. And
there's some really smart people on that team too.
Yeah. So please do subscribe and watch my playlist on BPSAA. All right, Draeth, what else?
No, I think that's all.
I think that's quite enough. It's quite enough. Those are exciting times, especially the Varus Bridge. Particularly excited by that. And if you have any comments or questions, if anything you want to know, put them in the description below. And I often get comments below my videos about Pirate Chain saying such as, oh, this coin is more private. Okay, well, go compare the blockchains and then tell me. Also, the other thing that I didn't say is that Pirate Chain is 51% attack resistant, which is why it's secure. Uses Komodo's delayed proof of work to make sure that you can't do a double spend attack on Pirate Chain. All right, Draeth, listen, thank you so much. It's been a delight having you. It's always great. Thank you so much for reaching out to me. I look forward to speaking to you again. And for everybody who's watching, please keep filling your pockets with crypto profits. This is Crypto Rich and Crypto Draeth signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.
Later.